It's something that's kind of the industry as a whole has been grappling with for a while. Costs continue to rise around the world. The USA is bad, of course, but the rest of the world is trying desperately to catch up with costs. So everybody is asking, if we can't keep increasing premiums, how can we then do a better job managing costs? Technology is absolutely essential for this. We've proven in-house through our clients that we've worked with for years that if we can get a hold of the patient early in the process, before they've gone to treatment, naturally there are going to be cases where it's an emergency and they just have to go, but in other cases, if we can get a hold of the patient before they've decided where to go, and if we can help direct them, we can reduce the costs and better manage the claim and provide a better customer experience. Now, the only way to do that, Lamont, is with technology. We need to know where the patient is. We need to know the patient's age. We need to know the time of day. We need to know what services are available in that general area. Is the hospital open? Is there a clinic? Can we provide telemedicine services there legally? Or do we even have a person who can provide telemedicine services? All of that gets bundled with technology. Without technology, that would be an extremely manual process, would take forever, and would be extremely costly. I think you've got to look for partners to help you in that, okay? And so, I don't want to keep talking about Global Excel, but just as an example, the Standby MD product that we offer in the market out there, it's a very comprehensive product, the most comprehensive one that's available in the market because it integrates telemedicine, visiting physicians, direction into critical care centers or care centers, and direction into hospitals. So it's a comprehensive triage product. But we also unbundle that product. In other words, if you're an organization that needs an element of that, but can't afford to develop it yourself, we will actually provide the APIs for you to build it into your system. It's completely white labeled, it's built into your system, and you simply purchase access to that API. So you don't have to be massive to do this, okay? But you do have to kind of have the will to change the way things are done now. And a lot of times, the smaller organizations are perfect for that. This is a tough question, okay? This isn't an easy one. And I have to say it's kind of sad because looking at the industry from our perspective, and we deal with clients, hundreds of clients from around the world, there seems to be an interest in the industry. I know I'm going to sound bad when I say this, but there seems to be kind of this focus in the industry that people want to compete more and more on price. Okay? We're the cheapest. We heard it in the seminar earlier this morning where somebody had mentioned, yeah, I go online and I look. The first thing I look at is the price. That's not developing a competitive advantage, okay? I think you've got to take a step back from that and come with relevant products that have been customized for your particular need. And this, again, is difficult for an industry that is almost entrenched in the way things are done. And I think the first Uber of the travel insurance world that comes along, everybody's going to say, well, we should have thought of that. The industry can't keep competing on price. Let's put that as a basis, okay? Healthcare costs continue to rise, premiums got to match the cost somehow, so you can't keep just reducing your premium and say, we're the cheapest out there. You've got to come with other stuff. I mentioned this morning in the presentation downstairs, it is possible to come with more value-added stuff that actually provides additional benefits while reducing the costs. And I think the insurers, the people who put together the insurance packages, they need to start thinking a little bit outside the box, if I could put it this way. Price isn't everything. I love the Uniglobal conferences. You know that we attend more than one. I've come to this one. I've been coming to this one for a while. I find, and you can take this as a feather in your cap, the conferences are extremely well organized. The discussions that take place at these conferences are very relevant. I attend other conferences as well where the conference organizers don't want to touch on the hard stuff. They don't want to offend anybody in the room. Here, there is an open discussion, a good discussion, a very dynamic discussion. And if you don't mind me saying, I just think you guys do a great job organizing them. Okay, I think you do a fantastic job, and don't stop. Okay, keep doing them. We'll keep coming to them. How's that sound? I think the discussion around personalization and customization of products was particularly relevant. Okay, I had just mentioned that to you 2 seconds ago, that I think the industry has got to go in this direction. How quickly we're going to move in this direction, I'm not sure, but I'm glad we're talking about it. Okay. Number two, there is no question that technology will play a role in this personalization, in this customization. That technology is kind of a building block you're not going to get around. It's funny in our industry because I say sometimes to clients, we deal, because we're an assistance company, we deal in difficult situations. People are calling us because they need help. A lot of times there's a certain comfort factor in hearing somebody's voice on the other end of a telephone that says, my name is Lamont, listen, what can I do for you today? How can I help you? Let me give you some peace of mind on this. And you know, that's, if it was my mother, I keep bringing up my mother, bless her heart, if it was her, that's what I would want somebody to say to her. Listen, I know you're stressed, I know something's the matter, I'm going to take care of you. Let's start with that. Now tell me what the problem is. So we deal in an industry that has to have compassion and empathy. There is no question about that. But underneath that, there is right now, and there will be in the future, a mass of technology that supports that caring voice on the end of a telephone.